Going live. They can see you though.
Oh, really? No, they can't.
Yeah, look.
Oh, shit.
Your ass is right there. Wait, can I curse? I can't curse. Doesn't matter. No one's here. See? Right there. You're really good.
Nobody's watching. Let's put on music.
Okay.
Okay. Are we getting demonetized for putting music?
I don't know. You're the YouTuber. Oh, there's 6 people. Sorry, I keep on cursing. Sorry. I'm gonna get you demonetized before you can even get demonetized. Oh. What is this?
Hi. All right. Have fun with the dance practice. We too have dance practice because we're in the studio. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm nervous as hell. Y'all so pretty. Thank you.
Oh, stop lying.
Tell Kipa is pretty.
I look busted. Hold on, wait. I'm growing a person right here, as you can see.
That's not necessary.
I don't lie. I have to be transparent.
Who's Deja? Deja vu? I should be studying for exam.
Same. It's okay. I'm not first. Hey, do your YouTuber stuff.
What do I want? Oh, what should I talk about? I'm sorry. We look really busted tonight because we walked.
I always look busted, so speak for yourself.
We walked through the rain, so.
Why are people lying? I'm not pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks.
I just don't know what to talk about because they can see my ass. I can't show the asses.
Oh God, this is Pom Pom.
Oh yeah, we went to Chiquis. Pom Pom.
This is Pom Pom, guys. But hold my.
Can I have?
Yes. This is Pom Pom. God, I miss
Should
your
we turn on
pan.
music? Should we
Yeah.
turn on music? If you guys hear some kind of piano playing, 'cause there's a band studio. We booked the band studio, but like someone already booked it. So
Somebody decided
so
to
we just-
actually practice music. Whatever.
hi y'all. Ice cream.
Wait, what is it? Huh?
Ice cream. So today we're gonna make a dance cover.
Oh, American accent? I'm American, so.
Yeah, keep us from New York.
From New York.
So sometimes to make her understand what I'm saying, I have to adapt the New York accent.
New York, drinking coffee.
New York, yeah. Pretty much.
Speaking. No, I was not alright.
She watched it 2 weeks after, or a week after.
I watched it like
She's
a couple days
"Kiva,
ago.
Did you watch the mural? She's like, no, I'm scared. I'm like,
Dance cover? Wait, you should do a dance cover.
oh,
No,
come
for
on,
real.
then do that.
No, for real. You can do the dinosaur dance.
I don't know what the dance is.
You don't have to like it. You do it for your viewers.
What's concerned?
What happened?
My sister is tired.
Who are your
Please do more.
biases?
Please do. Oh no, I given up dancing. I used to dance, but I gave up.
Same. You used to dance. I used to dance too in high school.
And I given up dancing for about 4 years, so.
You could actually find my videos on YouTube. But I won't tell anybody. I lied. I don't have shame.
What are we going to talk about? Please.
It's your channel. Ask them what you want to talk about.
What do you guys want to talk about? How many languages do you speak? English.
I thought you were going to say that's it.
English. Malay. I could say a bit of Brunei.
Good luck when you're studying.
Yeah, have fun studying. I mean, good luck studying. I don't want to talk about studying. I have too much work now too. I can't say Korean.
Let's talk about your future or your dreams. I don't have dreams. Oh, no. You go.
I have a future. Okay. Okay, go.
Get it together.
I gotta recollect myself because you know how uni makes your brain go weird and all that shit. My future? Nah, I have no. No, I can't say I have no future, but do I have dreams? Probably I do have dreams.
I speak English, Spanish, and a bit of Korean. Basically same.
Oh, that's Kiva. She speaks
Yeah.
English, Spanish, and Korean.
What's your major?
My major? It's Kiva was your major.
Right now, international studies, and my second major is gonna be environmental engineering.
Oh, yeah, my major is life science and biotechnology, like Louis Bio. And I'm the double. Should I watch the screen or the.
I don't know.
And my, and my second major is. What is I?
You have a second major?
That's why I'm taking design class.
Oh, right.
It's interactive design. So
What time is it here?
it's 10:20 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The weather, it just rained. We just walked in the
We
rain
just walked
from the
through
mall.
rain.
So we're stupid. Oh, by the way, this is the best ice cream ever. It's called Dweji Bar.
What's up?
In an American accent. Dweji Bar.
Dweji
Bar. Dweji Bar.
I want to major
really
in
good.
languages.
Wait, what?
That's gonna be fun. Major in languages.
I wanted to as well.
It's 8:20. Oh, girl, you wake up so early.
In the morning?
It's 8:20 a.m. Just to watch this live, or are you just like a person who wakes up early? Because if you wake up early just for this,
Oh, good luck on somebody studying. Kids.
Oh,
How do you feel about Sunri's kids? Boy, I talk about this every single topic.
She talks about every like. That's Kifa's TED Talk for the day. That's Kifa's TED Talk for the day. And now I'm here.
Okay.
What do you think about his case? Also, I want to answer a question. Are you Sabahan? Because hey, what's up? Yes, I am Sabahan, and it's so awkward to speak in Sabahan right now. Because
Do it.
I'll teach
Okay,
her.
no, that's good.
I teach her. I tell her how to say coffee in my language.
What was it? Kopi? Okay. I was like, wait, what? That's why she's up. She has practice at 9 a.m.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she has dance practice.
Okay, Sungri is trash. That's how I feel. End of my TED Talk. Are you at Korean out? Yeah, we're actually on campus. We're on campus. See, thank you. He is trash. No, you're on campus. We're in the dance studio. We found it like
Today.
an hour ago.
No, wait.
We didn't know it existed until
Today.
Who's Curtis
So I
Connor?
was
Am
like,
I
is this my
dumb?
tuition
Wait, am I
money?
done? Am I dumb? Educate me. Who's Curtis Connor? Am I dumb? No, I'm curious.
I was asking who's Curtis Connor.
Educate me.
Educate Kifa.
Curtis Connor. Wait, look it up.
Yeah, I am. I'm connecting to the Bluetooth because we're playing some jazz.
Okay, well, she's gonna play music.
What
Okay.
music do you want to listen to?
No, okay, yeah, back to singing. Okay, he's trash. I mean, there's not much I can say besides that he's just trash. Because if you get into it, it's. I mean, once you actually live here and you see like how often the hidden camera stuff goes on. I'm trying not to curse. Sorry. She said any music
She's a
you love.
stand-up comedian.
Oh. Is that a compliment? Thank you. Crap, what was I saying?
Sorry?
Yeah. Oh no, like once you start living here and you see like how like often girls like find themselves in like rooms that have the hidden cameras and stuff like that, it's really scary to think about. And like you actually see like sometimes on like trains and stuff like that, you'll see signs that say, what is it called? That say, oh, be careful of like upskirting and like people taking pictures of you. And it's kind of wild. But, you know.
Do you like dancing? Yeah. But now my body can.
Oh, what type of dances do you do?
I usually do K-pop dancing. And then I tried, you know, when dope was a thing, like BTS. I have. Is she gonna do
the practice? Right?
Okay, I'm
Dance
gonna
practice.
You know when dope BTS was a thing
Mm.
like that? I used to dance with the high heels on. Yeah, that's my level.
Say, okay, I always knew Sungri was shady. He always looked shady.
Stray Kids member. Okay,
Like he really always looked shady. Like
and happy Stray Kids first win.
oh my little heart, my heart, touch me the heart.
No, I mean, we had a discussion with Stray Kids first win. It was on the 4th of April.
Dance with high heels, Charles.
Yeah, I danced with high heels. Chesto.
I kind of want to see it too.
Sure.
Wait, can you gift me that for my birthday since it's coming up?
I have to learn the dance practice again.
We'll learn it.
Yeah, keep us leaving Korea next Monday.
Not even next Monday. I'm leaving in like 2 days.
Thank you.
You're the eldest?
I'll
Her?
let you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a baby compared to her.
Oh.
She's old.
You know where the astrology signs, like who is I am baby, who is I am bitch?
I did see that.
You know where I fall into? I'm
Bitch. Oh.
Capricorns. Oh yeah, because so busy with all the shits going on.
Yes,
I
sure.
can't go to music shows. You know, music shows.
Oh.
Your hijab is so cute. Thank you. Although I have a hard time struggling, and I also found what do you call a solution
For what?
to prevent from my shawl falling off.
Oh.
No,
So you're gonna wear a hoodie forever?
Yeah.
It makes you look kind of bulky though.
Oh, true.
It's a look though. It's a look.
Is it a look or is it like?
Oh, I burped. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the plush. His name is Pom Pom. I restuffed him today, so he's kind of fat, but it's okay. I got him in Japan.
So I have this horse.
Oh, fan horse.
Horse plushie. It's in my room. I named him Fan Horse, and when I wanted to bring him to another fan sign in IMBU era, but I didn't got it, so that's a bad luck. No, is it IMBU? Yeah, IMBU. I am. Do you think BTS coming is worth the hype?
Who? Wait, what are you
Are
reading?
you the eldest? Who's the eldest? I miss Ariane Bangtan. Let me spill some tea. What happened to another fan sign?
Wait, do you think it's comeback is worth the hype? Wait, what comeback?
BTS comeback.
Did they have her?
The pink album. I mean, like they're hyping for the comeback.
I mean, I don't know if it's worth the hype until the
So Kiba has no comments because like
I mean, I don't listen to BTS anymore, so. The persona, okay. The persona, okay. I haven't heard anything yet. I probably won't listen to it until like a good month after it comes out. Oh, did they remember you from the first fan sign?
What did they do? Yeah. Should I be spilling the tea right now? I don't want to spill any controversy what happens in other members. There are some members who, okay, when you know when you
Blackpink, yeah.
When you what do you know?
You know when you listen to Blackpink, I didn't like it.
You know when you after you meet someone and then like you kind of know you kind of not them, but you know you met them. Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't know.
There was someone I was talking about Chan in my other fan sign.
Well, I can't help you. I wasn't there.
Wait, did the boys? Yeah. Oh, the boys remember. Some members do remember. Remembered. Probably not now. But Changbin, when I said to Changbin that it was my, did I tell you this story?
No.
When I told Changbin like, oh, Changbin is gonna be my last fan sign, and then he's like, oh, really? And he was like, oh, please remember me. I'm like, bitch, you should remember me. No,
I look like a bum.
no, you don't.
Yes, sir.
Spill.
Oh, there's a bunch of Korean people just passing by. Like,
So we're like, I think it's the best. Or just,
I mean, I don't care. I've never cared.
Tea about Chan. He doesn't take me seriously.
A song, fucking up, talking yeah.
You know, Chan never takes me seriously, you know? Like, I was telling him how thankful I am because of Stray Kids' existence, and he's the reason why I made a lot of friends. He's just like,
Tell your story. Stop looking at me.
I'm reading the comments. Ari, when are you going to meet Felix again?
You play with your heart. You're writing your heart.
Depends on when I can. I am going to the
No, don't go without me.
the high state. She's leaving to New York before the concert, so I'm like, Kifa, I don't have a friend to go.
That's not my fault. I want to go.
So I'm probably gonna meet Felix in their high state.
Do you guys have any crushes there? Like guys? I have a lot of tea about guy stuff. It's not worth it
I'm
at
sorry.
all.
Like, I'm just reading the
From top?
because I don't want to miss anyone's comments.
It's not worth it. Guys aren't worth it. I'm sorry. That's my tea.
At first, I was like, I don't really have a thing for Korean guys, but you know how like Kiva was like, so cute. Then when I heard my senior, someone asked her like, would you date a Korean boy? And she's like, nah. I'm like, really? And then now I know why.
No, I'm open. The thing is, like, I'm open to like meeting guys, but some of them are mad trifling. And I'm a New Yorker. I got time for trifling people. Okay. It's making friends hard. Making Korean friends it's hard. On this campus, at least, I can say. Like, if you're a foreigner, like, we part them like the Red Sea. We just walk and then just go and disappear. What's the difference between boys in Korea and in my country?
Yeah, you be playing with my heart. What are you talking about? Oh, Chandler or something. Because Felix has been playing with my heart too.
Oh yeah, she's been feeling him.
I'm trying to tell them about life here. About what?
Because somebody asked what's the difference between boys here and in your country. I mean, just know boys are trifling no matter where you go.
I'm trying to expose myself. What did you expose? I'm sorry, like,
you are.
Okay, here's the thing, like, the past 6 months, I've been shutting myself from social media and all that, so any Stray Kids content that goes from social media, I am out. I'm trying to retrace. She forced me to watch every Stray Kids video. I'm like, girl, this essay has to be
It's okay. I'm trying to get her into ATs too.
So tell me what tea about channel is. I still remember the moment you Felix the moment. Yeah, I bought everything the last minute. It's making friends hard. Yeah,
Do Korean. I didn't fit it.
I'm really curious. Do the
Koreans watch K-pop? Yeah. There's a lot of like dance groups here. Like I don't know if you've noticed that. Like the clubs.
I noticed. But just the music things.
What do you say?
Korean friends among me, I hardly know that likes K-pop, except for BTS and all that. If I go to like K-pop events, of course there's a ton of Koreans. This campus and this circle area, I'm not really sure, but
there are
for the dance.
Cause I know like what do you call it? You know the chigue, the stairs that we used to always.
Chicken stairs.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized they're not gonna know what I'm talking about. In our dorms, we have this thing called chicken stairs, and at the bottom, like you can sit on the stairs, and at the bottom, people like
it doesn't look like a
performances.
chicken. It's just like people usually sit there and eat chicken. That's chicken. That's why they say it's chicken stairs.
But there are a lot of like dance clubs. What?
His ABS.
Stop. We're not talking about that today. I'm not exposing my friend like that.
I'm gonna expose Kifa or something.
It wasn't me.
Yeah,
it wasn't
it's about Chad's abs this morning.
I didn't say it.
It was one morning. We both wake up like at 1 p.m. So it was a rough night.
Okay, I guess I'll tell the story. So my friend is not really into Stray Kids like that, but she knows like I like them. So she's like, "What is ABS?" And I was like, "As an acronym, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Well, it says something like, what did it say?" She was talking about a meme that said something along the lines of like, "Oh, everyone's focusing on Chan's ABS, but like, look at his beautiful smile." So I sat there and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Like, okay, whatever. And then like minutes pass in silence, and I'm like, "Wait, isn't ABS just abs?" And my friend's like, "You're right." And we just sat there like, "Wow." We just woke up, but
she just took like a few minutes to realize ABS spells for abs. And she think, no, me too. The way you say ABS, I thought,
right? She said ABS.
I thought it was some kind of disorder or something. I was like, ABS?
No, same. I was like,
okay,
is John sick?
I want to go there, but that's for uni. Well, being lonely is, you can't avoid that.
Wait, what was the question?
like go to Korea and be alone. Like I came here alone. I didn't have like when in my country students who go to Korean university they go in groups. I just came here alone. And then I mean you can't like you can't just suddenly come to Korea and then boom, you found a Malaysian accent. But that's a rare occasion. But yeah, I mean it doesn't mean you have to stay like that. You gotta like engage.
Yeah. What I can say about that is when you come here, it's very easy to like close yourself off, especially because a lot of like I'm telling you, like you might come here and I think at least every foreigner has felt this, especially like in our school. You'll think like, oh, what's wrong with me? Why don't people want to talk to me? Because they will. It's crazy. You'll find someone, you'll talk to them.
It's like a problem without a name. You know, like you think like it's only you, but when you open up with other foreigners, you'll be like, same. Like, I feel like I've been shut down, but not really shut down from these Koreans. They just.
And it's you have to learn.
First of all, I think it's like language barrier, of course.
Here, though, I don't buy that bullshit.
But
at least in our school, I don't buy that shit.
There's something. We're not your favorite Vine. Oh.
I don't watch Vine, so
Kifa doesn't watch Vine, so that really separates our relationship right now. Because like
it's okay. I was told by my friends that I act like I should have been in Vines, so it makes me feel.
I love Vines. I have tons of favorite Vines. To think of it, which one now?
Korea's tiring. That's the word. Tiring.
Boys in my are mostly trash.
It's okay. They're trash here too.
I wanted to say.
I got story time for that.
I wanted to say boys are trash, but.
Boys aren't trash. Okay, when I say that,
I don't want to be controversial. I'm not saying
I'll
that.
Be controversial. Okay?
No, I don't want to be as a general boys are trash. Like there are boys good,
of course,
said,
of course,
because I'm taking a lot of gender class, so that's why. And also Hanses.
Oh, are those K-pop fans nice to you? No, that's the tea.
Nobody knows who's my bias, and I'll say it. It's
Jisung. She loves
Jisung or Jisung? I was like, is it Jisung? Should I say it in English or Jisung? Should I say it in Jisung? Jisung. Say Jisung.
Like O? Like a O?
Yeah, Jisung.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that's how you say Jisung.
Let's just say everyone is trash. Facts.
Come on, we've all been the boo-boo, the fool. Are you fluent in Korean?
She sucks ass at Korean. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
Yeah, you can say that. I suck at Korean.
She's so bad. She'll speak to a Korean person like at a store in English and get confused why they don't understand what she's saying. And the people are like, wait, what? And she's like,
like I have no comments on that. I tried, okay, I tried. But you know what I'm not good at? Because like mostly things in daily conversations, it's English words, but spoken in Korean, you get it?
No.
Like, I want to order coffee. I want Americano. She's like, Americano. And I feel so weird.
Okay, but that's coffee.
But then you're just like coffee. And I'm like,
no, just be like, listen, a lot of times, if you just say the English word like in a very Korean way, they'll get it.
Me, I'm brave, bro.
She's a punk.
I have like this line. I was thinking about it. Like I'm so freaking nervous. Nervous than meeting strangers. But fair, let's just say everyone is trash. Hi, Mikashi. Mikashi. No, it's okay. I can't even spell a word of Korean.
Speak. I mean, for me, I will say the truth. Korean's not hard for me. I'm just not a diligent person when it comes to like.
I mean, at least you have the basic knowledge. You have the basic words. You know how to count Korean. Say love you, hello.
What? What did you just read?
I just no.
Conway.
What do you think of Blackpink's comeback?
I did not like it. Lisa looked bomb though, and Lisa fuck it up. That's my girl.
Honest opinions.
I didn't like it.
I will
probably never listen to it.
I just want to come back. I'm not a hater of Blackpink. I love them. I hype them. But when I heard the song they played from I was like, no, I think I need to listen to the comeback again to make me like it. If I don't, then I'm sorry, Blackpink. But I still love you, Blackpink.
Yeah, I don't like the song.
When I first came to Korea, I didn't even bother to learn. I learned Korean just to get along daily everyday life.
You
But
don't. I've
but
never
then
used
but
it.
then semester, no, I'm so stressed out because all our classes are in English.
Yeah.
My classes are in English, and then I don't like the thing that I don't need to take Korean class because my major doesn't require you to. The more I feel like, oh, okay, I don't need to learn Korean, and I think my Korean is like getting low.
It is.
My Korean proficiency. And my dad is like, have you learned your Korean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he said, why are you not talking in Korean? I'm like, Dad, why the hell would I talk in Korean in my second country, Letitia? Like,
That's cute.
you wouldn't even understand if I talk in Korean. So what is your favorite weather there? My favorite weather is between winter and spring, when it reaches spring, because it's still cold. We live in Songdo, so our spring is kind of late, and it's so cold. We call it Songberia. Because it's so windy. Like when I say wind, it's not like
No, it's cold, man.
it's like
At nighttime, it's ridiculous.
hang in there. Thanks. I'm hanging in there. This is my third semester, so. So we're running. Yeah. Oh wow, this stream is late.
What do you
We actually
think
have
of
an
the?
early event tomorrow, so.
What do you think about the halal restaurants there? Well, here.
But now I'm fluent, which now I hate because I forget my first language. If we're in Korean,
Can't relate.
no, I learned Japanese. So when I learned Korean, I got confused as hell.
I don't know.
I got confused, like the numbers. I'm like, 100%, is that Korean? And then each Nissan, I'm like, oh, okay, that's Japanese. What do you think of the halal restaurants there? I never been to a lot of halal restaurants because one, they're like crazy expensive,
Yeah, I figured.
and they're far from here. It takes me like 1 hour and 30 minutes to get there. I did go with some of my family if they go to Korea, and then we went to Nepal. I think I went to a bad one because like it wasn't so good. But
Have you been to halal restaurants in Japan?
so
Have you been to Japan?
I never been to Japan.
Oh,
So
I don't know
my
why I thought
opinions
you
in halal restaurants. I think I haven't been to good ones. There's a new one that is open
Where?
in Songdo.
Where's?
I don't know. Andrea told me it was like
If Andrea told you, it's probably near that convention.
yeah.
You know, the
So I'm
convention
probably
area.
gonna try there and probably make a vlog about it if I do. In Korea. That's
Thank
a cute
you.
big question. She just stuffed in more.
I added more stuffing to him. He was so flat. Okay, I'm gonna bring him.
How can I get it? You can watch my video. There's a video where I made how to get into fan signs. Because getting into fan signs is just like gambling and a lot of money. I would say 10%, 20% of luck.
So he's in section.
20% of luck, 80% of money. People was like, touch pom pom, and I was like,
He's so
he's so thick.
I love him.
You guys are so thick. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. It's good.
I told her you guys are pretty. And I told, and then her
I-
hair looks good in
I'll
blue.
Agreed.
I
to
tell her
disagree.
to dye her.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it blue again. I've gone through a lot of colors here.
I can't sleep.
It says keeping your hijab hard. Are you listening?
Keeping my what?
It's keeping your hijab hard.
Where?
Right here. It says not. Does it shake your
Or,
boobs?
I mean, everyone's somewhere. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah. I always feel like that.
Can you stop mistreating Pom?
Okay. I always feel like that because I didn't wear my hijab like straightly after what? I don't know.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I wore it after I went to this boarding school. And,
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say the part where I feel intrigued, yes, but it all comes back to your and the judgment by people like looking at you.
Oh,
But in
if
the
you're
end, I look
here,
at them back like,
at least if you're here,
Yeah.
it's like I have had like 10-minute staring contests with like these ajumas here. They go hard because I wrap my hair too sometimes.
and I also travel a lot in places where Muslims are minorities, so I'm used to wearing hijab everywhere I go.
These ajumas be straight like trying to.
I learned a psychology tip where person looks like you, which happens always in the subway.
Okay, sorry, continue.
And then you look at their shoes. It just makes them completely like totally insecure.
Shoes.
Shoes, yeah, just look at their shoes. If you caught them looking at you.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're always looking at me. I'm black. I'm black. I had blue and green
Halal
braids.
restaurants quite expensive.
So
I mean, halal restaurants are all like,
inspires.
you know those
Inspires.
bougie.
Inspires. You read so slow.
No, let me answer this question. Halal restaurant quite expensive. Yeah, it's like there's bougie and expensive halal restaurants.
These old
If you
BTS.
travel, that's gonna be worth it. But as a student,
And remember in
I
Songdo,
don't
so
think so. So that's why, you know, it's not allowed that I'm exposing myself. I bought a girl. 8-in-1 cooker. So,
it's okay. I had one too.
so in the room, my roommate has to watch me fry some eggs and speak a little British accent. It sometimes goes, sometimes don't. It's kind of awkward to speak British accent with Kifa.
Why? I have British friends.
Because you never heard of me speak that.
So I don't care. I'm from New York. Nobody cares. Inspires.
So my British is kind of like
What else?
hijab squad. Do you have jams? No, I don't.
I do. How tall are you guys? In like centimeters? I'm an American, so I'm sorry.
How tall are we? Come on, stand up.
Are you tall?
I want to see you keep us fire pack. Can we rewind?
Oh.
that part?
Oh, my knees. I think it's taller than you. Oh no, bitch, I'm taller than you. I'm taller than you. Do you know how tall?
Can I sit up?
How tall are you? How tall are you?
I don't know in inches. I'm
No, say it.
158 to 156 centimeters. I'm kind of short.
In inches, I'm a little taller than 5'3", so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Confession before I play this song. I'm kind of sick of it. No, okay, not a hater. Not a hater. You know when
She is a
you,
hater.
I don't want to speak about it, but I like the song. It's just like the over repetitive plays to chat. I hate. Yeah, Kifa's a fun person. I mean, I'm not a really fun person to chat along with.
Because I have no behavior, that's why.
We're inspired by Dua Lipa's, you know, one kiss dance. So we're like, so take, oh, you know. Who are your biases in your ultimate groups?
I'm a shallow, hardcore, shiny fan. Taemin, because that's my husband. And I'm faithful. You know what that reminds me of? If you remember the last video when I was in this. Okay, she doesn't need to be here, obviously.
Yeah. No.
Like awkward silence.
My ultimate,
Yeah, what's your alt group?
I want to say BTS, but is that overrated?
Really?
I don't have ultimate groups actually now. I could say Stray Kids because I'm really up to date to them more. My bias, okay, Jisung, I already explained. BTS has to be Namjoon.
Wait, okay, no.
17,
Wait,
Joshua.
is BTS really your ultimate group? I've never heard you speak about BTS.
That's why I
Ever. Okay, I guess BTS is our ultimate group, whatever.
I can say Stray Kids is my
Oh,
ultimate.
she said, what about 17?
17, Joshua.
My boy
My
Vernon.
boy.
Do you like any girl groups? Okay, so
Chiba has Chiba.
I don't listen to girl groups anymore. I used to, because I've been listening to K-pop for like 10,000 years. And I was into all the old girl groups that are now disbanded, so it hurts a little bit. And I don't really like any of the groups now. They just whatever.
I don't have a specific favorite girl group except for Sistar.
Sistar, 4 Minute.
But I do listen to a lot of girl group songs. So
I don't.
I cannot say I listen.
We're sharing a husband. I don't know how to feel
Who?
about that.
I miss you. What's your SNS account? You can follow my Twitter. I think I'm active at Twitter a bit. It's at Ari Rosalie.
I did hear about one team. I heard about them.
Josh, please do make more lives. When do you want me to make more lives?
Because I'm gone. I'm the only person that can make. I'm the only person that
I'm
can
so
make her do
awkward
them.
to do this alone. Send one team or what is
I've heard of them. I'll think about it.
the cop was like
Let me live, okay? I'm sick. It's cold out here. The temperature has been changing. The temperature has been changing a lot. I was in Seoul earlier, and now I'm in where are we? Songdo. So it's different. Let me live. Do you have any
I don't
fave
like
Western
this.
artists like Billie Eilish? Okay, so I haven't listened to any Billie Eilish songs yet.
Billie Eilish.
I'm scared to get into
I
the
have a
wave.
lot of Western. I think I like more to bands.
Yeah, she's into bands. Check it out.
I like the 1975. I love Nothing But Thieves. I love. There's so many to talk about.
I'm a CNCO fan.
Oh, you're serious? Of course, 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh,
I love
babies.
One Direction.
Oh,
Still waiting
and
for their.
what's their name? Fuck. And Why Don't We? I like Why Don't We. I
I love
actually
Why
went to
Don't
their concert here.
I
was
love
fun.
Sons of an Illustration's Father. I canceled to go to the concert because
I
I,
like
just
old-
don't have the time.
I like old Billy's.
And I like this new
Roy
band called
Ayers.
Milk. You should listen to Milk. That
Listen to
band.
Milk, she
Listen
said.
to Milk.
Listen to Milk.
Their debut song is Drama Queen. Okay.
Oh, Why
Tutorial
Don't
video.
We?
I think I have one video about that. I'm just bad at tutorials. I like old Billie Eilish songs more.
I might listen to Billie Eilish. So I don't know. I have to see how I feel.
Have
Why
you ever
don't
tried Malaysian? Are you asking that for Kifa? Have you ever tried
I
Malaysian
guess.
food?
It must be me, right? No, wait. No, I haven't. I think you're my first Malaysian friend, to be honest.
Really? Oh.
Because I had like Filipino friends. Yeah, I've never had Malaysian friends before.
Why do those chairs in the back look so? Where?
Like, so, like, do you want me to lay on them? Like, I don't.
Where?
No, the ones that are like reflecting off of the. You can bring them and I can put pom pom in it. Mamamoo deserves to have more recognition than they have now. I don't really listen to Mamamoo anymore.
Mamamoo.
I don't really like them anymore because some of the stuff that they've said I don't necessarily agree with, but it doesn't change that they're talented. So I don't like hating people. Like, I don't got time for that. I got a degree yet. A chair party.
I love
Same.
Mamamoo. I mean, I have more friends that are into Mamamoo. Who's a bias? Invite them.
Me?
We're gonna have a chair party. Nah.
Jonah? He gives the best hugs. Wait, okay, sorry. So I went to their concert here in Korea, which was really funny because I went with my friend and we were basically the only foreigners here. So we talked to, their manager and everything, and he was just like, "So why are you here?" And we're like, "We go to school here, we live here." And he's like, "Wow, that's fucking crazy. Where are you from?" We're like, "From New York." And he was, so everyone that saw us, even like the guys, were like, "Why are you here?" And we're like, "We live here." And they're like, "That's fucking crazy. Come, give us a hug. Where are you from?" New York. And they're like, "Hey." And that's how that ended. But Jonah gives the best hugs.
I'm too scared to read One Direction.
Fanfics are wild. So this one girl in our high school we found out she used to write them.
But I have a confession.
You used to read
I made two.
I mean, listen, everyone has
I
their
made
own
two
thing.
fanfics of this one group. I don't want y'all to find it. It's
Wait, say it in my ear.
it's in Wattpad and it's still there.
Just tell me. Bad loud, whisper.
Yeah.
You dirty dog.
No, it's not a dirty fanfic. It's like literature.
Your hair is gold. Me?
Literature.
Well, I guess at this point you're wearing a hijab. I'm dumb. It's not good anymore. It's
You had
like
a convo
dead.
with them?
Yeah.
Oh, you want it? She's in the room.
First, when we went inside, we saw the manager and we were talking to the manager and he was just like, "Oh, why are you here? What school do you go to?" Really chill. He was like, "I hope you guys enjoyed the show," all that good stuff. And then when we went in, we were taking pictures with them and we just talked to all of them. My friend that I went with is a big what's his name?
I don't know his name.
I feel bad. What's
You're
his name?
talking about someone I don't know.
Corbin.
Anyways,
What's his name? Fuck.
who are you waiting to come to Malaysia? You guys aren't
have
the
a
best
tattoo of my-
comedian. We're not comedians. Our life is just basically a joke.
Wait,
so
where are
that's
you
why-
reading? I'm
This
black.
one. I'm waiting for them to come to Malaysia. I'm like, cool.
Oh,
And then you guys are not the best comedian. Like, we're not comedians. We're just like, we're just.
I'm a
big
funny
ass joke.
person.
Yeah, keep us a funny person. I mean, her life is already a joke, so that makes sense.
facts. Wow.
I
The
mean,
amount of
I can't even validate that.
that hurt. The amount of stuff that I went through. Oh, Jack. Okay, yeah, Jack. My friend's a fan of Jack, so my friend and Jack were kind of on the side, and the rest of the four of them were with me, and I was just like, my babies, and we took a picture, and it was really cute. Okay, back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, the amount of stuff I've been through, like since our first semester.
Do you guys want a series of like
Ridiculous.
how Kiva's life going through?
It was crazy.
I wanted
Hospitalized, boy problem.
to teaser. I wanted to make a documentary, but I was like, got no time for that. Where do you get your shawls from? It's from America Chuseok. They have their own things.
I have a tattoo of my name in Korean, but they did it wrong. Oh no!
What did
Wait,
you
the
say?
spelling is wrong, or they like physically like
Goodbye,
they wasn't done well.
Nabila.
Wait, where did you
Have fun, because it's like really mad late there.
Is it night? Well, if it's
Pretty girls. I just touched the screen as if it's like.
how to spell your name, Kifa? Yeah, you spelled it right. Keefa.
What's there?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of
I don't have
tattoos.
Instagram.
Not a lot. I have 5.
But I still have Twitter.
Can
How
you
to
give
spell
your?
it? Oh, she spelled it right.
Yeah, she did. Okay, most people don't spell my name right, even though it's extremely phonetic.
She doesn't tease.
T's. Okay, hospital. I went on a date with someone who had a girlfriend.
Scandalous.
I almost
Scandalous.
fought someone
Scandalous.
twice. What else? A teacher used the N-word in my class.
I didn't hear that.
You never heard that one?
No.
Wow, the T on that one. Okay, I deaded his ass. It's fine. More hospital stuff, more boy stuff, and there's more, but I can't remember. It's just a lot of stuff. I've had an actually terrible year here, but can you give your Instagram? Okay, I have an Instagram. There's no pictures though, but if you still want it, you can have it.
Yeah, Kiva is her.
Oh, so I have to spell it. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just my name. KEEFA.LOVELACE. That's my Instagram. There's no pictures though, so don't be shocked. I'm sorry. I kind of like post like stories or whatever. Oh, story. Wait, which one? There's so many
There's so many
stories.
stories, but we will keep that. But you're leaving, so
We can.
we'll work it out.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. How to make it.
Cause I want to do a channel, but I'm like, what do you
Yeah,
want me
Kiva
to
wants to do a channel. I'm like, yes. Kiva is content herself.
Oh, the teacher. Okay, that one's easy. I can tell that story now. Okay, so because the school is Christian, we are required to take like
Chapel.
a chapel for 2
Bro,
years.
that class.
I sleep in chapel. It's okay. 2 years of chapel,
I
and
listen
we
to
have to
music in
take
chapel.
a Christianity class. And the Christianity class, that I chose to take was called Bible and Christianity. You're supposed to use the Bible and kind of make like references outside of it. Oh yeah, promote my channel.
You haven't even started till I
You're
told
right.
Kifa, like, Kifa, you can make your videos, I can edit for you. And she's like,
Okay, I'll do it. Fine. So I'm taking Bible and Christianity, and the teacher was kind of rubbing everyone the wrong way because
that's a bad.
do you know who he is?
Who
Like
is-
he's kind of round looking.
No, I got a good professor.
But okay. So he was already rubbing everyone the wrong way with some of the shit that he was saying, really close-minded. And I personally had a problem with him because, you know, Korea is a very closed-off society. And for a lot of these students that haven't lived abroad, especially because this class is not a class that was for just the international college, it was a class that was required by the main school. So for a lot of these students, this type of teaching is their first taste of anything outside of Korea. And he was teaching like stuff like, oh, I could never be Muslim and stuff like that. And I was like,
If I'd taken his class, I would like drop my shit out.
but it's okay, I came for the come up because most of my friends, I'm from New York, most of my friends are Muslim, so I gotta rep for my people.
That's a bad class.
No, yeah, so he was already pissing me off. I don't mess with that stuff. But, you know, we were, how do I explain this? Sorry. Oh, we'd make,
Shut up.
we'd make like
Shut up.
references from movies to the Bible. So one of the movies that we did was, what's the movie with The Matrix? So somebody was making a presentation and he didn't know the black guy's name, so he referred to him as the black guy. And the teacher was like, oh, you don't know his name? You better check yourself, nigga. And the whole class went. And I sit in front of him and I went.
Let me check the skin tone.
I had to. I sound emo. Is that a compliment? Thank you. Thanks.
Anyways, no, I was just checking out dudes there.
Was he cute?
Nah.
And then I turned around and the whole class was looking at me because I'm like the one black person in the entire 18. Wait, am I? I think I am. No, there's Caleb. Besides Caleb, I'm the only.
Caleb never told me. Did he?
No, he wasn't in that class. No, he wasn't in that class. So they're like, oh, okay, black person. He just said nigga.
I think they know who's Caleb. Caleb did appear in one of my videos.
Yeah, he did. So it's really funny because I've never really talked to him, but like when we see each other, we just go, what's up?
Yeah,
You know that's a
he's
universal
also
thing
like,
with black people?
yeah, he's always come to me, sister. I'm like, sister.
But he said that and the whole class kind of just was like, what? And it's like in his head, he didn't even understand that what he said was wrong. Because he was just going on about his like,
He's Korean, right?
yeah, but he lived overseas, so I don't give him credit. He lived in America. So no, I don't give, no. So, and I felt really bad because the student that was like, oh, I don't know the black guy's name, the black guy, felt really bad, and he actually messaged me and apologized on like the entire country's behalf. He's like, I'm so ashamed that there's Koreans like that who say stuff like that.
A student?
Yeah, a student here. And I was like, that's really sweet, but you don't have to apologize because you didn't say anything wrong, and I'm not gonna try to push you.
You shouldn't take the blame.
Exactly. So it's okay. I did it to the teacher, and he will never do that shit again. That's all you have to know.
This is what.
I don't.
This is keep on coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah. One thing I can say about anyone who wants to come here or
Bro, my business already.
being shook. One thing I can say about that is that if you come here, you're gonna have to find your balance of like defending yourself and understanding that people are actually close-minded here. Because I've had a teacher tell me basically, he was like, hey, like, what's one thing that you're worried about here? And I was like, well, I'm worried about, you know, finding the balance of defending myself and just letting things go. Because, you know, I'm black and I'm in Korea. and I have red hair and I have piercings and I have tattoos. And he was like, well, you need to understand you're in another, like other people's country. So I said, hold up. Now I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take shit from anybody. I'm not that type of person, right? So if they offend me and they say something they're not supposed to say, you best believe I'm going to tell them that they did. I don't care if I'm in Korea. Because after a while, after you live here, you realize the whole excuse of, oh, I didn't know, it's not enough anymore. Especially when you live here and you see how they use it. So, yeah, don't let people, thank yous.
Just let me rephrase that. Just because at the, what do you call it?
What's your hijab pet peeves?
What pet peeves?
Have you had anyone touch it? I've had people play in my hair.
People don't really touch it.
I've had Ajumas
just,
come
like,
up to me and actually like put their hand in my hair and play with my braids.
My pet peeves is when, the normal stuff, when they just suddenly like have a crease here and have a crease there and they just ruin your whole mood.
My hair is two different styles.
And when it's windy. I have a lot. We can make a list, but what was I talking about? Oh,
not taking shit from nobody.
Yeah, making an excuse just because, oh, sorry, I didn't know that. It's not valid anymore here, so you should be, woke.
To be honest, it's not even about being woke at this point. It's kind of just like,
my lips are dry. Sorry.
Girl, my face is dry. The whole story is getting deeper than the ocean.
Yeah,
okay, I'm sorry. That's something about me.
I'm very like in the middle of the night.
I'm very introspective. I can't help it.
In the middle of the night with the dark room and with my fairy lights, and she'd be talking about her life. We're just talking about like getting free concert tickets, and she just keeps talking the deeper shit. I'm like,
I can't help it. You have to look at life and see what you're getting from it. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, this song.
That's my TED Talk.
Have a moment of silence.
Imagine the lights just randomly turned off and I've actually pulled them out by accident once. That shit hurt. In a factory. Yeah, factory is a good way to describe it.
I'm quite impressed. Being here feels like you're in there.
I've come to a rule. I don't know if you're like this, but because I don't give a shit. Because I've realized that it's kind of like factory like setting where it's like, oh, you have to be like this, you have to be like this. I don't care. I dress how I dress back home because they're already looking at me because I'm black anyways. I might as well dress how I want. I'll wear my box braids. I had blonde and pink box braids. I had blue and green box braids. My hair used to be blonde. I had pink hair. I had green hair, lime green hair. And they're like, oh, how can you just be yourself? And I was like, if I'm going to be looked at, I might as well look good doing it. So you can't let them compromise you.
I know the listener should change this title. Keep on getting too deep.
Life talk. I'm sorry. Everything on our talk it gets deep. But yeah, that's my advice. Don't come here and let them change you unless it's for the better,
I'm gonna chug the whole tea.
So annoying.
Next tea, please.
And I'll try not to get deep.
That is wrong. Like whenever Kifa tells her deep shit, you're just silent. Like I do that too. I'm like it's true, and then they're just like,
I'm sorry.
Okay. You're like, how can I collect myself?
Do you want me to be surface level and shallow?
When I pushed the chair, the shit looked like it came off of the Bruh, we need to rewatch this live. Can we save this live? I don't know what works in YouTube. I'm not the typical.
What's wrong with being black though? Oh, thank you.
It's so like just because
my wonderful. Thank you. No, yeah, like you gotta like have tough ass skin.
Hi, no Converse. Hi.
I thought you were gonna go on the pitch. Come on, look.
Which part?
You're a little too high now. Okay, never mind. I mean, I won't have to deal with Korea for a while anyway. Because I'll be back home for a while.
Girl, you got a body like sriracha. Every time I take
Yeah, I won't be here for at least a year. Homegirls going home.
Instagram I can put my @ in my Twitter.
Oh, put mine in. Oh, I mean, unless you want to come to New York, we got racists there too.
Every time I do, I don't think if that's not it, then it must be.
The Ratcha.
Hey, girl, you got a body like some rapture. That's my Twitter. And for Kiva, Instagram, Kiva.
.lovely.
Come around, spice it up. Sudden harmony.
Okay, so my friends in high school, we used to do this at the bus stop because also in my school, high school was mostly Asian. So there was a group of black girls and we just stand at the bus stop and somebody would start singing and they're like, okay. And we just start a harmony and people just stare at us. But it always sounded good.
What? I'm singing the part of the song. Girl, you got a body like some rapture.
Oh yeah, I did sing Converse High because of your username. It was cute. I think that's my favorite album from the
Girl, you got a body like some rapture. Anytime you wanna
You're an actual mess. Stop disappearing. How am I supposed to see you? Oh, Kifa, yes. Yes.
That guy keeps looking at me. I'm like,
So? Stop disappearing. People are asking me for you.
yeah, we just sang comments.
You're late. Stop reading the comments if you're going to be that late. I'm just saying. Get it together. My right eye is noticeably bigger. Oh, sorry.
Aries though. I have. Oh no, I can't.
It's because she's nervous.
Yeah, it makes me nervous. Chat. Here to say goodbye and find your proceedings. Bye.
She should say hi.
She doesn't say bye.
She said she stopped by to say whatever.
Oh.
It's okay. It's Loki saving. It's Loki saving. It's Loki saving. She's leaving, so it's fine.
I'm
Bye
sorry.
and hi. Say bye and hi and bye.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Say hi.
Hi and bye.
Okay.
I appreciate for those who didn't know Stray Kids who came up to the video. I'm like, wow. Y'all should stand Stray Kids. Not stand, just
He's so bad.
I'm walking around because the studio is so big.
No, yeah, it's big. If I knew, I would have started dancing again last
Like,
semester.
you know. Okay, let's play some real Sriracha songs. Kiva has already found her song for her channel. her intro channel.
What'd she say? Wait, I missed it. Keep it on go, please. I really need a relatable queen. See, I wouldn't leave if I didn't have to legally leave. I have to leave a little deportedly.
Yeah.
That's another part of the tea.
We'll get to there somewhere. Okay.
Do you guys have siblings? I have 3 younger sisters, 14, 13, and
I have a brother.
2, 3? No, 3.
He doesn't look like this right now, but am I connected to the Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
I used to make fun of him because he used to look like Pre-David Sunchal from 17.
Oh, really?
The one I showed you.
No, you said he looked like Woo Young from
Woo Young?
80s. Remember I showed you 80s? Remember I showed you 80s?
Oh, that's another one.
Um,
So this is Scoops, right? Or am I wrong? Or am I wrong? And this is what my brother used to look like. He's a grown-ass man. And that's the T. And he also, at certain age, he did look like Pre-David Child Top from Big Bang.
How old are you? Well, I turned 20 on Tuesday. But
I'm older than Kiva. I'm older than Kiva.
You don't act older.
Okay, true. No connection, honey.
Any sibling stories? My sister's name growing up was Tornado. I think that gives you an idea of how she was. Favorite color, purple. Purple. Really?
This song is trigger warning, so. The voice gets confirmed.
Cereal before milk or after?
We talked about this.
Cereal before milk or after? I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Cereal after. I know this is gonna make people want to fight, but I put
Depends on
milk
that
first.
If I remember what society says, okay, I'm for cereal first.
No, okay. Let me tell you my logic.
Pineapple and pizza are not.
Pineapple pizza is fire. It's not that. It's fire. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't care.
No, the real issue is mayonnaise and pizza. You'll be finding pineapple and pizza, mayonnaise and pizza. What the hell is going on?
Okay, let me talk about my cereal.
Toy Story, yeah.
There's a technique.
My baby. Shut up. Okay, keep you shut up.
Let me finish.
Okay.
This is important. Cereal and milk, okay? You put the milk in first. The penny jump? I don't know. You live in this dorm. I don't. So you pour the milk first.
I'm here.
And I keep the box with me and I pour a little bit and then eat that and I keep on pouring until the milk is done because I hate soggy cereal. I started actually like putting milk in my cereal like a few years ago. So I just could not with that soggy shit. It's gross. So that's how I do my cereal. Life goal, that would be really deep, so I can't do that right now. Life goal. Just be happy, you know?
Just a simple. I mean, I wouldn't say just be happy.
I
I know I would never achieve that.
When I say happy, for me, happy is kind of just like being content and understanding where I am in life and understanding.
Happiness isn't something that
Like the pursuit of
that
happiness. That's what-
continues and stays. You're gonna go like happy and
For me, it's the pursuit of happiness that I want.
Whoosh.
No, for
I don't
real.
know the movie.
No, for real. Because like, as you said, like, can you always be like really be happy? I don't know, but like, you should try to live well and be content with your life.
My goal?
You have one life, you know. But let me not get deep because
I'm gonna get there.
this will, you know, the tangents that I can go on. So I will stop. You can continue.
No, if I say I have a goal, probably I do, but it will change from time to time. You know, like thinking now, I'm in Beyonce. Taking back 5 years of 5 years back, I wouldn't have imagined. I never even would have thought to like study in Korea. And this was I could say like a compulsive choice to study here, but it was like boom, I'm here. Like so sad. Do we get demonetized?
I don't know. Keep it, sweetie. When is your birthday? April 9th. Wait,
Next
right?
Tuesday.
Wait, April. Yes, April 9th.
I resume gone to Stray Kids and watch your friends. I'm glad I'm doing. Welcome to the States.
Is there any current K-dramas you're watching? No, but I think I'm going to start watching them again because I need to start practicing my Korean, and I usually watch K-dramas without subtitles to practice. Do your names have a meaning? Oh, does your name have a meaning?
I have a meaning.
What is it?
There's a lot. People interpret my meaning a lot because my name is in Arabic.
Do you think my name's clearly Arabic
Most
too?
of them said my name means, Andrea, stop texting me.
It's
You
okay.
can't, like, cut off. That's not right.
I wonder if she's texting me too.
The powerful
She's
bride,
texting me too.
blood, marriage, and also sometimes mean clever. I don't know. You can interpret yourself. I don't really believe too much in the meaning of names because, like,
Okay, my mom said,
happy
My-
early birthday.
thank you. Wait, let me get it.
Okay.
I'm rolling down, girl. So my first name's Kifa, and I don't know. Okay, I have a friend that told me it's Arabic. Or-
Kifa?
Yeah, I don't know. She told me it's Arabic, but I don't know. I actually have another But my mom said that it comes from some type of African language. I'm not sure. And it means divine, or like comes to that rough translation, and that my middle name is also African. I don't know which country though, so sorry. My middle name is Adenayeke, and it means royalty. So like divine royalty.
Favorite K-pop group?
Shiny. Till I die. Well, happy early birthday, since yours is April 16th
Happy
as
birthday
well.
to April babies.
And thank you for the happy early birthday wishes as well. Gang, gang, gang.
In the gang. Bust down.
We used to do gang, gang, gang during our, what do you call those? Like the high school assemblies. So I just go, krah! But you know, like we're ratchet because we're New Yorkers. So that's that. Oh, you don't know your, right? Okay, so I'm going to teach you your. It's a New York thing.
Okay.
Somebody goes, your. It's a thing.
When is the proper time to say that? Like anyway, keep up.
Just
Your.
And I go, your.
Yeah.
Facts. Siblings, 3 siblings, 3 little
Including
girls.
me, there's 3 of us.
Did you say you're one of the siblings? Including what?
Including me, there are 3 of us.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, wait, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm the oldest. Not too much fun, but. Okay, spit the fire, boo.
We should set a time when to end this. Be like 11:30,
Okay.
11:40,
Is that what you want?
11:40. So we're ending this live in 20 minutes.
I thought it was supposed to be 12 though.
12?
Isn't that why we booked it to 12?
Yeah. How long do you guys want to keep up with this live though?
How did you guys meet each other? How did you meet?
This is like 2 couples like remembering. You know,
I know it was through Andrea,
Yeah, it's like.
but I knew of you.
Through mutuals. How did you know me?
Through Andrea.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And I remember one day, like, we would always, like, kind of together. She'd be like, hey, do you, like, Ari's gonna be there. Do you wanna, like, we're gonna go just do work, da, da, da.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened that way.
Like,
And she fell in love with me.
it's just like, look.
Can
you say yeet? Yeehaw! It's either yeet.
I'm not a
or
yeet.
to the haw.
I'm not a yeehaw, but I'm a yeeter. Because I'm a New
Horses
Yorker.
in my bed. And then I'm dead. It's only 10 to
You've been playing that
Yeah,
damn
but there's
song.
like, it's in my head.
Okay.
It's still here. It's nightmare on my face. My dyslexic ass. I read nighttime as nightmare. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's nighttime here as well.
I have problems.
It's 11:22.
Do make a live with Andrea sometimes. Andrea!
She's not gonna want to do a live.
She
You ain't
was
getting
like,
no live from her.
I'm not in the window for the camera.
You're not getting a live from her. I'm sorry. And I'm not even trying to be sensitive, but she ain't doing that shit. She's not doing that shit. I'm gonna tie her ass up and sit her ass right there. Go to bed.
Go to bed!
I'm saying like we're not up at like till 6 in
Because
the
we have
morning.
something tomorrow. Oh, I haven't even ironed my shirt.
Do you like Astro? Who's it? I was really into, what was it? Crazy Sexy Cool. That song was fire. I don't have a bias, but I tend to look at Moonbin a lot. His face is beautiful.
I used to like Astro. It's not that I don't like him now. Just don't keep up with it. I
Right.
don't keep up with a lot of K-pop.
Ooh.
K-pop groups. Because living in Korea, being multi-fandom is so hard.
Bro, that shit's
I think I'm not the first one who said that.
I'm writing an essay about Kang Daniel. May I
Ooh,
ask?
about his tea?
I don't even know what the tea is at this point. Like, I need all this shit to come out so I can.
Is it about Kang Daniel's recent tea?
Isn't the tea basically like low key that he got sugar mama?
Sugar mommy. Sugar mommy. You got mommy issues?
No, like he got like a cougar, and she got him like all sorts of fucked
Daddy,
up people
chill.
because
Daddy,
the pum pum
chill.
was cut off. Wait, did I just say that line? I'm sorry. I can't believe
It's demonetized.
I mean,
Oh,
it's like
you got
it's
girl,
like
spill the
wait,
tea.
it's like Jamaican slang, so it's like I'm not gonna get in trouble for saying pum pum. But I am curious about the essay. Please tell.
Please spill your essay. I have to do an essay too, which I'm not doing. I'm gonna have to do something about a Netflix series. So
What are you gonna do without me?
it's due today midnight. No, tomorrow midnight. Sunday midnight. Yeah.
What are you gonna
Would
do?
it take the whole day?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll try to do some. Why are you writing an essay about Daniel? I mean, everyone's writing an essay about something.
Because I love him to death. Say.
No, it becomes a chat. Everybody, come on, let's judge this discussion.
My poor knee. He's gonna be squished. I kind of made him squished. Oh wait.
It's gonna be like.
Sometimes he needs to just stop singing.
Ooh.
Ooh. Sorry.
Ooh. Who should stop singing?
All of that. Like, I look so crusty. Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry for my face,
That's
guys.
relatable.
I was supposed to shave for tomorrow. No, I'm wearing pants.
I give him a
What? People be doing those. I was really sick for the past week. I don't know. This fine dust fucked me up when I was in Seoul. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I cursed a lot. The way you asked you. Yeah, the fine dust really messed up my throat, so I was ridiculously sick. But these coughs aren't even that bad.
Why would you want to fly?
Fly?
I just want to fly.
Oh. I'm sorry.
That is so annoying.
I'm not trying to spread it. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I got manners, okay?
Y'all,
It's
y'all
not even
don't let
that,
her live.
it's not even that bad. Like I have those bronchitis type of coughs. Like they're not cute at all. I sound like I'm dying. Oh,
Bruh. Bruh.
I should put a shirt that says that. How long have you been in Korea? I've been in Korea since February 24th, 2018.
Minus the holiday breaks. I've been in Korea since 2018, so I know I'm not
February
there.
24th, 2018.
February 27th? No. February 22nd.
So we out here. But compilation of my coughs. Do I like Korea? It's alright. It's alright. That's all I can say. I mean, I guess I like it enough to still be here. Racism. I sometimes when I sit on the train next to someone will get up and move. Or I'll actually have people that just don't want to sit next to me, and I'm just like, fine, my ass is not moving, so I'm still sitting here. Oh, I'll keep on cursing. I'm sorry. What else? But there's been really nice people here, like sweet moments.
Just now we got free.
So we went to this corn dog place. Well, they call it hot dogs here. And we went with another friend and we ordered a corn dog. And they know my face and they know Deanna's face. So we ordered and we were just like putting all the condiments on and all that stuff. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, these are free. And they gave us free Coke. Really sweet. They're really nice. They're like, oh, don't leave. We got drinks for you guys. So there's really sweet, cute stuff like that. Have you experienced any discrimination?
I can't say discrimination is obvious. No, I can't say it's obvious. It's like,
That's true.
it's
They try to hide that they're
they're
like
trying to hide it, but
xenophobic here.
you know.
But that's tea for another time.
So yeah.
Do I stand TXT? I didn't really like the what do you call it? What do you call
Debut?
that? The
Crown?
title. It was meant to me, like kind of basic.
Any
But I
question?
like the album. I like what's it called? Blue Orangey. I liked that one. And the really slow one, I don't know the name of it, but I enjoyed that. So I'm always open to listening to new groups. So if they come out with other shit, I'll listen. But besides that, the title wasn't anything special for me.
You're so hefty.
Oh, talking about Pom Pom?
You're so chunky.
Yeah, that was the name of the song. Nap of the Star. I liked that.
Yeah, okay.
Look amazing. Stop it.
Thank you.
I look crusty.
You're so hefty. You're so... Bring out the fire!
You saw your face a while ago. You wouldn't do that again. How long have you liked K-pop? I started listening to K-pop in 2008. Yeah, I was 9 years old when I started listening to K-pop. It's been a while. When did you start listening?
2013. No, I listened to it, but if I would say listen to it religiously, 2013. Never give up!
I don't know you, bitch.
That was fire.
Do it again.
That was
Do it without the song.
I
You like
can't.
Shiny? Shiny is my favorite group. Till I die. These kids out here don't know nothing about Shiny. Let me stop.
Shiny, I would say, was my first group.
Do you stand G Idol? I don't know anything besides their titles, so I can't.
That was fire.
I don't know anything besides their titles.
I know.
There was one that I liked, but I don't remember the name. You know the one that was after their debut, G Idol. You know the name of that one?
Han.
How does it go?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I like that one. That one was cute.
Bro, I saw G Idol.
And that girl's mad cute.
It
The
was
one with
so
the nice
pretty.
lips. She's sexy. She's cute.
And I
She's
was
my
there
type.
when they got their, I can't say first wave, but they got their way.
They were cute.
They were cute. I was like, yeah. And I
Me
just
too.
got crumbled by a bunch of, fanboys. Okay.
Yo, fanboys out here, listen, going hard.
I didn't know that, where lives, where like artists go perform. So I thought these bunch of dudes were like, oh, Stray Kids have fanboys. And I didn't know they were actually G Idols. I was like, oh, Stray Kids have fanboys. I'm like, this is exciting. I was like, and then G Idol started to perform. I was like, oh, okay, wrong.
Do you like girl groups with cute concepts? Not really, but I don't hate it. Make your money.
Very much appreciated. I mean, it balances the community,
Yeah.
Like
I don't hate them.
Like,
I don't really get people that's like, they're doing cute
they
concepts.
fill
I'm
the
like,
void of like being cute. So.
but I don't listen to them. No. Like even if you don't like Twice, you will know their songs religiously after a week because everything is played on like
Opinions on
cycle.
Opinions on Kill This Love.
I didn't really like it.
Oh yes, the bridge.
But Lisa came through with all of them looks. Well, except the braids. I wasn't here for the braids, but it's like whatever. You still cute though, boo. Yeah, I didn't really like it. I did listen to the other songs on the album, and I didn't like them either. But this is
I
the
haven't heard
thing.
the whole album.
I don't really like EDM.
I like EDM.
I'm not a big EDM fan,
I love
and I
EDM.
think that's why I haven't really liked a lot of their like what do you call those like B-sides, because I don't.
He was trying to say that word.
Shiwa? Wait, can I say that on TV? On YouTube? Well, I said it, whatever. Yeah, I don't really like EDM, so after a while, I'm like, it's still going.
Favorite song and what the Blackpink
Like
album?
ever?
Like general or just the Blackpink album? Because I never heard the full album yet.
I don't think I remember the album enough to pick a song off the album. They were all relatively similar. General. Like K-pop general or general? Sorry. Sorry. If it's K-pop general, Shiny's Ayo. That's my jam.
K-pop general. I have a bunch of K-pop general.
That has to be my favorite
So
song.
yeah, choosing.
Oh,
one.
general.
I would have to say
Whitney Houston's version of I'm Every Woman. We out here with the classics. That's all I say. I love that song. I listen to that song all the time. And She's Royal by Tyrus Riley. I'm Jamaican, by the way, so so I love that song. Do you know The Rose? Yes. Okay, I don't know them that well, but
I love
when they come up on my like recommended, I always listen because everything that I've heard, I have been satisfied with. So they're very talented. Oh, girl group Everglow. Okay, why are they so popular? And it's not even me hating. I didn't know them, and all of a sudden, okay, so I used to work at a guest house in Gangnam, and a lot of Japanese people come to this guest house, and they come to learn dance from like 1 million. So I was there, and a group like 10 plus Japanese girls just start coming, and they I think they did a video with 1 million or something like that, so they learned it. I don't know. But all of a sudden, I was hearing about this group called, what's her name? Everglow. I haven't heard the whole song, so I don't know. But it's catchy.
Day6.
Oh, Day6. Wait, were you? I think you were in the shower when I was playing their songs today. I love Day6. I met Jay at a club.
Sure. Can you expose that?
I mean, he's a grown man.
No, I don't know.
He's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants.
Kifa
It's not like he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do.
Kifa met a lot of people in the clubs. I mean, like when I call people means like items. So.
But I
Favorite
was.
Day6 song? Mine favorite song is Somehow.
Yeah, that one, yeah. You better choke. Favorite Day6 song?
You're going to London?
Wait, where are you?
Where are you guys?
No, where are you now if you're going to London? Okay, what were you saying? Oh, favorite Day6 song? My favorite album. Wait, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say my favorite album was the first one, but no. I like Blood a lot, but I like the first album one, so I don't know. Have you been to London? I'm in London right now.
The Rose.
No, I've never been to London.
Also, his voice.
I want to travel. More of a girl group stan or a boy group.
Have you been to London? Yeah, I have.
She's a hoe.
Oh, the voice.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that to him.
He's talented, okay? I had to. No one gets away from me making fun of them. I'm sorry. I make fun of myself. Luna? Okay. I'm scared to get into Luna.
I'm scared.
No, a lot of the people that I know are starting to like Luna, so I'm scared.
Couldn't say I was an XOL, but I was the exotic when XOL wasn't a thing.
Oh, I was EXO.
I wasn't EXO. I was
Favorite EXO song. I was a big fan of Machine. Do you know Machine?
Hi, J2Js. Cool. I have a lot of J. Okay, so when I told Chan, like, I told him, like, I have this. Should I tell this? So,
Well, you started.
okay, so Chan told me, Chan knows one of my friends. He remembers her name is Jay. So I told to him, like, oh, thanks for everything. Not because of you, like Stray Kids and all that. Like, if it's not because they existed of Stray Kids, then I wouldn't have named Jay. And he's like, Jay? And he's like, oh, bitch, who do you think Jay was? So I have a lot of J's. Friends.
Favorite EXO song? I said Machine already. I don't listen to his song. I think I just heard
Favorite
La
EXO
Vie
song?
Rose like for the first time.
EXO song would be my, you know, the side tracks. But in the old
So I said
album,
Machine.
but in the old album,
Yeah, so I said Machine. I like Machine. You don't know Machine?
probably don't.
It's like the first.
Luna Stan Scare Me Keep a joke.
No, yeah, they kind of scare me
They're
too.
everywhere seeing Stan.
But there's one song that I know that I like, but I cannot remember. So, but they seem super talented.
I'm so
and I
spooked
fuck with
when
them.
you were-
Oh, I keep on cursing. I'm sorry.
What do you mean orbits? There's some kind of like
No matter what.
energy, like
Oh, Orbits. That's her name, I think. The fan base.
oh the fan base? I thought it was
You're
Luna.
so dumb.
I thought it was Lunatics. I thought
I think it's Orbits. No? What's your favorite song from?
I just thought their fandom name was Lunatics. Someone said that.
What was the one that you
Favorite song from Mira?
that you
Maze
introduced to me?
Maze.
Is that the one that said I like?
Maze of
Yeah.
Memories is my shit.
I like that one.
Get me demonetized. It's my shit.
Girl, you tired?
It's worse. It's worse. Let them know.
Yeah, it's Orbit. It is.
If I get 30 likes, I'll make a rap.
It's 25. Do you realize?
Well, I can't reach it. Like, we're going off soon, so
No?
I'll make a rap. Made some what?
I hope y'all get to 30 minutes. I'm gonna make sure she does it
And
before
I'll
I leave.
rap.
I leave like 2 days.
Guys, Ari,
Wait, do you like Luna?
make Luna.
Do you like Luna?
No, I don't keep up with them, but I have, you know, my community. Someone lied to my face.
It's not your community if you don't know their name.
Someone lied to my face then. Boy group stan or girl group stan?
Boy group.
Generally boy group.
If it's older
But
K-pop,
it doesn't mean that I discriminate girl groups. What is Andrea talking? Sorry, I had to read this chat. Which one?
Blazak. Fix it, Blazak.
Ignore my typos. Excuse me.
List your stands.
Stray Kids, BTS, 17, Monsta X. Monsta X would be the second one. Oh, I never mentioned Monsta X. They were like my ultimate two.
Shiny.
And then there's D6. And then their bands, The Rose. And I stand this group called. There's this group. I don't know if you guys know. I'll find that group. Wait, I'm
Yeah,
such a
Stan
fan.
EXO. I don't stan, but I really
I stand
like
by
their
them.
music. Like their songs and their albums are phenomenal. They're very SM's really good at R&B.
Oh, I love this group, Map 6. Not sure if they're still.
I've heard of. Are they still a group?
I'm not sure if they're still a group now. I love them.
I have a friend that's a VAV fan.
Oh, Vietnam. Okay, T. I never knew.
You keep on throwing
I
pom
never
pom.
knew
He doesn't
the
deserve
hell
this.
was VAV. And then my friend just invited me. Hey, let's go to this free fan meeting and see VAV. And then like, I had no idea what the hell. But they were like, and I got noticed by who was his name? The Mahmoud.
Oh, VAV.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said my friends into VAV.
Okay, here's the tea about VAV. Me and my friends were in Hangam, you know, in the middle of 1 a.m.
Oh, Vix. A.
in the middle of 1 a.m. we were in the playground playing Stray Kids song, everyone's like other songs, and then I was on this the thing,
Scooter?
not the scooter like that goes back and forth, the spring one. Yeah, and then my other friends were playing in the swing with the swing.
Oh, I know the story.
And then she's going down. Okay, this is a cheat. If you guys find it's in V-Line. So in that area, there was like this dark spot, a dark place with a bench. I dead ass thought it was a gay couple. Like, and then like gay couples trying to record themselves, like, and then we heard like one of them started to sing, and I was like, oh, okay. And we killed, and my friends kept like doing crazy shit, and I also like, like it's 1 a.m. in the park. Who cares about shit? And then we went to the bathroom, and then my friends were like talking about like, I was like, what is going on? And then we like, do you know who the people were in that area? It was actually a baby making a live stream in V-Line for this person's birthday. And then we rewatched the freaking V-Live. There was my friend like walking past by, and they even said like, "Oh, I'm really sorry because of the noise," and it was us. And there's this, and then a few minutes there was just me laughing like, I was like, can it be more any embarrassing?
Is there a makeup tutorial? I don't wear makeup because my face is ugly, but she wears makeup every day.
I
So
guess
you
I'm
can
an
ask
expert
her.
in makeup. Depends on my mood. So that is one of the embarrassing stories. I wanted to say happy birthday to them, but my shy ass was like, I followed them. No, my friend was like, go follow them, go like approach them, say, because like they're not like those two famous groups. So, like it will be like appreciated if you push up, come to them and say happy birthday, and then keep following them. And then they knew like me and my friend was trying to follow them, so they like kind of slowed down. But my shy ass was like, no, let's just go back.
As you do per usual.
As I do per usual, and then my friend was like,
"Oh, I'm not tired. These are just my eyes. I have a resting bitch face."
So that's my embarrassing. I have a lot of embarrassing moments with idols. Also with Stray Kids. I think I never shared the tea that Stray Kids accidentally saw us on the stairs.
Have you gone to any concerts since you're in Korea? Why Don't We concert was in Korean, but it was great, and they noticed us because we were the only foreigners. So Daniel gave us a lot of love.
I'm still a
NCT, yeah, big NCT fan. I'm a big NCT fan. Jaehyun can, keep it just. I don't want to sleep. I just have a resting bitch face. Like I can't. Like I just always look unhappy. I'm sorry.
Any English
Since I was little.
A lot. No, I don't think I'm into a lot of.
Yeah, I always look dead. Sorry.
I really like out
English pop.
music.
English pop.
And I love rising artists.
English pop. What's considered English pop?
Can't say pop. I'm more to the the bands.
What's English
like
pop?
Joji, like. No, I can't say those are pop.
I listen
like,
to CNCO, but they're not
like Conan Gray.
American.
I love him.
I listen to more like old stuff, like old hip hop, like Tupac type of stuff.
Bye.
Bye. We're about to leave soon.
We're about to leave.
Like in 13 minutes. Thoughts on Senior Scandal?
Going to any Horror K-pop festival. I've never been to a K-pop festival.
I mean, wait, what? Wait, where?
Have you ever been to any corner of K-pop festival?
Have I been? I used to go to KCON every year. It was nice. It was good. KCON was good. I didn't go to the last one before I came to Korea though. But KCON's always fun. I think people should go to KCON. It's a lot of money now though, so I don't really suggest it. It was super expensive the last time my friend went, and I didn't think it was worth the money. Yeah, I'm not going to any K-pop festivals or concerts. We pour out in these streets. So, English songs. Yeah, Whitney Houston type of stuff. Whitney Houston, Tupac. I like listening to like.
I like what I mean. I like jazz.
You listen to rap?
I just
Isn't that shit that you be playing in your
no,
room?
not just
Oh.
that. Yeah, I love songs too.
Do you have an Instagram fan page or some stuff? No, but to be honest, I don't even use my Instagram.
What
Like,
Instagram fan page? Like a fan page for some.
like you know how like that one guy follows. Like, yeah, I think that's what I mean. What song is this?
Insomnia. Insomnia by The Rose.
Am I ready for Produce 101?
Hold on. I want to share about the fan page. I would expose myself. Yes, I do run a fan site page, but it's not active. I run 2 fan site page, one for Felix and one for all the members. But I won't tell which one.
Okay.
And I'm not working with it now.
Produce 101. I think I saw the song for it. I don't tend to watch the Produce stuff because it's like super like stages and stuff like that, and I don't like that stuff. But I'll probably like keep like an eye out for stuff that's coming out, you know?
Yeah. Come on. I really like how the chat group is going. It just becomes like a real chat group. People
Yeah.
talking to themselves. Like, yeah, this is a community.
But I don't know. You know, it depends how free I am because I'm gonna start working.
Oh, dog, we look so dead.
I always am dead. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I told you.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I was trying to stretch out my legs.
That's so weird.
Dongdin. See, I don't know any of those people. That's how I know I didn't watch the last season. Wait, last season was either. No, like the last season. Because I forgot the Bonbon Chocolate.
What's Produce 101?
It's that show where there's like a ton of it's a K-pop survival show. Ton of boys and dancing. Yes.
Just say
Bon-
I think I nailed it.
Chocolate. Is that the? No, he loves me. He would never attack me.
Hey, no. Bom attack Kifa.
Oh, they can't meet. What's his name? Shiro.
Oh yeah.
I have one, and it's. I don't know if you know the character. There's a character called.
Shiro.
No. The actual character is Mashimoto, and it's like it looks like a bunny with a resting bitch face. And I have the one, and he's inside a lobster. It looks like the lobster's eating him, and his name's Shiro. So I have two.
It looks like a lobster eating him, or it's just him in a lobster costume. Or if that's
Oh,
the
it
name.
could be that too. Why did I think? Wow. Okay.
That's bad. Bye.
Super. Wait, no, what? I missed it. Everglow.
Have
I
a good night's
don't-
sleep.
I heard the song in passing.
Dream job.
It's catchy. That's all I can really
As
say.
long as it's a job that I would really love. Not love, like I love the
Dream job.
dynamic of it.
My dream job
I don't
is.
care if it's hard or not. It tears me to pieces. Tears me to pieces.
As long as you enjoy it,
As long as I enjoy it.
it's good.
I
My
don't
dream
really like survival
job.
shows. Yeah, I got frustrated when Samuel didn't got it. So I'm like, I love him. He's
Really?
not violent, but he looks. Should we go?
Did you do it in 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Chill.
We'll stop it when the live reach 140. Still mad about Mix 9.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know all the tea about Mix 9. I just know that.
What's
it's
your
like-
goal about? We'll make a live. What's your goal 2019?
Me? Me?
Yeah, you first.
Well, a lot of the goals won't make sense because you don't know about the tea from last year. But yes, YG does suck, by the way. But in a gist of my goals are just like I'm gonna be going back home for a while before I come back and finish school here. Just My health is number one because my health right now is not great. It's kind of serious. So get my health in check so I can come back and be 100% and focus on what I gotta do, and just not take things too seriously. You know, work hard, play hard.
My goal is 2019. First and foremost, get my balance done. Also about the health, mine's not physically, mine's mentally.
That too, yeah.
Probably reconnect with people because there's a lot of tea going on with me also. So probably reconnect with people. Yeah. If that makes sense. Are you a Stray Kids fan? No, I'm not a Stray Kids fan. I just go to Stray Kids fan site because I'm bored.
You're such an ass.
No. Yeah, Kifa's been leaving me alone, and I have nobody else. I'm like, Kifa, you can't accompany me to go to Stray Kids concert?
That's not my fault. If I could stay here legally, I'm not trying to get deported, so I will leave before they do it. Who are we talking about? Daniel. Oh yeah. I am a fan of him. For a while now. For quite some time now. For about, what were we, 2019? For about 11 years now. Holy shit. I've been a fan of K-pop for 11 years. It's scary. I like anyone, but SHINee is my number one. Those are my boys.
My boy.
My boys.
We've been streaming for about
like almost 2
an
hours.
hour and 40 minutes, and I was going to say like we're going to stop by 1:40. So holy y'all!
Producer 101 confirmed that week. Your hair looks so soft. I want to pet it. Oh, thank you. But I'm gonna stop straightening it when I go back home, so it can grow back healthy.
We'll probably get content tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're going to a wedding.
Do you guys want to see us going to a wedding?
To a Korean wedding?
To a Korean wedding because it's my.
That's so random, but we're going to a Korean wedding tomorrow. I couldn't be a trainee, okay? I don't have no behavior. I cuss everybody named Mother out.
Here's the tea. Here's the teaser. Like we're actually in the dance room.
I'd cuss everybody named Mother out. I cannot be a trainee. They'd kick me out. I'd be like, you and your mother and your father. Like, no.
We're talking about management, about Kifa being my manager. And I'm like, girl, you don't even do.
She don't listen. You
and then I was like, this is why I'm not accepted to agencies. I don't listen to my manager. Okay, Kifa's gonna sing a song.
She is.
Before we leave, because she's so talented, and then even, agencies couldn't accept her because she's too good. Like,
you're so maybe another time. Because I'm sick, I don't think I'll sound good. My voice is a little too husky.
Your hair is the same texture as Felix. But
is that a good thing?
But Felix is more hard. It's so like you see their hair is like soft and smoothie.
Lies.
It's hard and it's like hard as hell. It's like I'm like, oh, it's too delicate to touch it because I don't want to ruin it. But that's like I do.
Let me play one more song, then the song ends, we leave. You're so annoying.
Which idol? Sing for us. Yes, sing for us, Kifa.
No. Not today.
We have to leave because we have to.
We have to wake up early for a
and
wedding.
I have to finish my ass. Not finish, do some ass.
You need to start your ass. That's what you need to do.
There's mom.
I am. I'm looking for one. Now it's in my head. I play a SHINee song. Put some respect on their name to sing that shit properly. Yeah. What album was this though? Where is it?
What song are you playing? I don't know what's Kifa.
Take Me Down. That sounds a little sexual.
Oh, this song? Yeah, Take Me Down by The Rose.
Sorry.
Take Me Down. Their whole album, like She's in the Rain, is like listening to it a lot.
I dead don't know how to use Spotify. I'm not dumb.
What are you looking for?
Wait, I'll find it.
You know, if you want to find the title, I don't know. Gonna mind my own business right now.
Wait, where is the... No, not replay. Wait, okay. I don't know what I'm doing then. Sorry. I'm dumb.
What do y'all think? Oh, we did talk about it. If you're like, Kibasa, was it?
It was meant for me. I'm sorry. I don't know what
I
you want me to
haven't heard
say.
the whole album, so
It just
I
didn't
can't judge blindly.
do it for me. It just didn't
Oh,
do it
I
for
love
me.
their new song. Yeah, some people do really like it. I mean, it also depends on the listener. Like, if you like
Yeah.
this kind of music,
Some people really liked it. I didn't. So at least looked cute though. She did her damn thing. Okay, I guess we'll play the live version. This is a live version, guys. Sorry. I don't know if you know the song. You probably don't know the song.
in the last, how many minutes is the song? 3 minutes? Last 3 minutes, we're leaving. Peace out. There's a new day.
In like 3 minutes, yeah. So when the song is done, we'll say bye
We're gonna
bye.
say bye-bye. And thank you for the people who stayed with us from the beginning, like 2 hours. Is it my church? It is.
You sing JoJo.
Yeah, my church. My JoJo. Thank you, Honey Mermaid. And also, if you'd like to keep on it, yes, she speaks that.
Just thank you to what? Idol I
Make
stand.
pretty.
I stand shiny, I guess. I don't know. Okay, the word "stand" for me like is intense. Like you know, "Stand" right by Eminem. I just think of that music video. But I guess shiny. I listen to anyone though. I used to be into Shinhwa for a long time. Shinhwa was fire.
Now we can put the music.
What for what? Can I ask if you are you Malaysian studying in Korea?
Yes, I am. I am a Malaysian studying Korea, and I am alone. My favorite idol? I can't say one specific idol I like because I have so many from other groups. As I said, Namjoon, Joshua, Vernon, who came to this campus.
Yo, why would you say that?
No,
We're not doing
and
this.
then
We're not doing this.
Jisoo.
That day had me stressed. I was like,
when Vernon came to this campus and took a photo in this car that I just walk past every day, I'm like, I am going to take a picture with it.
that was crazy.
He just came to our campus.
Just chilling in his basketball shorts and shit. Like what?
How's education there?
Okay, if you're coming here for study abroad, don't come to Yonsei. I'm sorry. There's Hanyang, there's Korea University, Sejong University.
Or Korea University. There. Because, like, mostly foreigners I know.
We go to Yonsei.
I heard, like, the ones who study abroad, like, for a full year, not, like, exchange, they go to universities like KU or other,
Kyunghee,
Kyunghee University,
Ewha,
like, Yonsei,
Hongdae.
they'd be like, oh, yeah, I jumped out.
Yeah, a lot of foreigners here, like, leave after the first semester, first year. It's hard in Yonsei for foreigners. I'm sorry, and y'all can and people can at me about that. I don't care. Like it's hard.
When will you go live again?
Well, I leave on Monday, so maybe before then, before I leave.
Yeah, probably the night.
But we have to see when she finishes her work.
Probably Monday night or Sunday or tomorrow.
It can't be Monday night. I leave Monday night.
Okay, whenever.
We'll see if we could do one before. Oh, the song ended up in there.
Okay, Bye.
Bye,
Thank
bye,
you for
guys.
watching.
It was
Oh, I
nice
didn't
talking
reach 30 likes, so I don't need to rap.
Damn. I thought y'all were gonna do that for me. Can I fucking program?
I said
Bye,
if I reach
guys.
30 likes, I would rap to me.
And y'all didn't do it for the culture. Wait, it's 29. Somebody else like this, please. Please. I want it for my birthday gift. I leave on Monday. My birthday's Tuesday. Please, somebody like this so we can get 30 likes. Please. Yes, you're doing it 31 likes. Thank you. I really appreciate my birthday gift. So now you have to do the rap.
No problem. Bye.
Okay, bye guys.
Have
It was
a
nice
good
talking
night.
to you.
Good morning.
And I'll figure out my channel thing eventually.
How do I do this?